5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speedrun Ragnarok 2023. I'm Alice Rajasu. I'll be hosting this run, and it is going to be Dragon Quest, and we have Sparkover here. Sparko, you want to tell us about this?
Hi, yes, if you've ever heard of Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest, this is a cute little speed run. I really like it a lot. It's nice and it's cozy, and I have got Leggy here on commentary with me. Hi, Leggy. Good morning.
Hi. So if you haven't heard of Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest, this is also still a really cozy speedrun.
True.
True. It's
Big
cozy,
cozy.
regardless. We're gonna buy the chainmail, right?
I hope we buy the chainmail. We may have done this about 2 months ago, and I may have forgotten to do something important, but you know what? This time we're to learn from our mistakes.
You know, grow in strength, gain experience. You'd almost think this was an RPG.
Huh, interesting. That's an interesting opinion. Let's do a podcast about it later.
Works for me.
Anyway, I think, are we ready to go? Should I play the video game?
I think you should count people in for when time starts.
I think so too. So, in JRPG fashion, actually, time starts when you power on the machine, and time ends at the end of the credits. So, that's how it works. I have to sit here. I have to be able to touch my Super Nintendo. Yes, I'm playing on a Super Nintendo. Anyway, if we shall, I'm really close to the microphone right now. I'm sorry, but this is how I have to sit. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, baby. Love the metal slimes.
I hope so. So we're going to be
yeah.
starting the game. I'm going to name myself Ai. And we're off. What am I doing?
Speaking Japanese, apparently. The king is telling us that the Dragon Lord is back, and we've been isekai'd back into the... Wait, no, sorry, wrong script. And we are the chosen hero to defeat the Dragon Lord. We are going to open up a couple of chests, get some money, a key, and a torch. Head downstairs. In this game, if you've played the original NES version, you might notice things are a little fancier now, now that we're on the Super Family. We're gonna pop in there. I think that's another torch in that pot?
I think so. Exactly. Maybe it's an herb. Who knows?
Oh yeah, it is an herb. I have notes. I'm reading notes.
We really know what we're doing in this video game.
But here's the first town. We're gonna buy a bonkin stick to bonk people with.
One bonkin stick.
And then we're gonna go over to the item shop. We're gonna buy two herbs, 2 torches, and a dragon scale, which is a piece of equipment that we can put on that gives us a little extra defense.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit of shopping to start it out.
Mm-hmm. And once we're done with the shopping, we're up to, well, the other great thing that RPGs are known for, the fighting.
Oh my gosh, fighting and shopping all at once? Beautiful.
I mean, that just sounds like a perfect day out to me.
Exactly, just go out, punch some people. Wait, what?
Yeah.
This is violence! Are we allowed to be violent?
I don't know. Rujasu, do you have anything to say about that?
I encourage violence. I'm a big fan of it.
All right, well, here we go. Our first violence of the game. Amazing. So yeah, we're just going to be getting a few levels right here, you know, before we go off and do anything else. So if you're familiar with the NES version, this is a lot less grindy, thankfully. You still do get up to the same level around to beat the Dragon Lord, but it's just a lot friendlier, you know. It's quite nicer. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a metal slime on the way.
Yeah. We've been getting fairly good luck so far, seeing the red slimes, which are worth twice as much experience points as the blue slimes. The stray key is worth 3, so that's going to get us over the level 2 threshold of 7 experience. And with that, we're going to continue on forward.
Fantastic. Yeah, we're going to go to the little town and, you know, just get a few things there, but we do need to level up on the way. This ghost makes me nervous, but I'm a big brave bear. Bears aren't afraid of ghosts, right? Oh, I guess they should be. Well, you know what? That's fine. That's really fine. We're just gonna go home and say hi to the king, and he'll shame us for being bad.
Yeah, the primary consequence for dying in Dragon Quest is you lose half your money. Given that we spent all our money, and we didn't get that much more, this isn't a big deal for us right now. The king also serves an extra function, which is telling us how many experience we need to get to the next level. So we are 14 XP away from level 3, which is a useful thing to know.
It's true. I don't count my experience as much as I should, but you know what? That is fine. But yeah, not a major setback right now. We are heading out with our club and our dragon scale. You know, when I first heard the dragon scale, a lot of times when I played it in randomizer, it was like the first piece of equipment you'd get in a lot of places, and I always pictured it as like this like little loincloth sort of thing. But no, the dragon scale is like a necklace. Man, my fan art is so inaccurate.
Sparko out here just imagining we're going, let me solo her on the Dragon Word right now.
But alright, so here we go, off to find some scary monsters. This time we're less afraid of the ghost because, you know, we snuck up on it. We got the first attack, so, you know, everything's fine.
Yeah. If you do get good damage rolls, like Sparko did there, you can kill the ghost in 2 attacks, which is why we decided to take that risk. Also, you know, as previously mentioned, doesn't take too long to get back to where we were. If we want to die, now is a good time to die.
Oh, we're pretty cozy here, so we're just going to grind up to the next level down here before we get into the scary zone. And then after this, we're going to be venturing up to the town. We're going to try and find a big juicy enemy, and we're going to throw our torches at it, which is a function that was added in this version of the game. Nintendo didn't have that.
Yep. Though the randomizer has since implemented that, if I recall correctly.
It's true. Yeah, the randomizer has added some pretty fun things. I haven't played it in a little while, but it's really good fun. I should pick it up again sometime.
Yeah, so one of the interesting things you'll note there with Sparko's movement was she went halfway off a tile and then went up into it. This actually does force you to move to the side to get around the corner in this half tile area. But what that does is it saves you 1 extra step of encounter threat. This looks like it might be bad.
Yeah, I just hit the wrong button by accident and now we're dead, so that's actually quite bad.
I mean... Ow.
I flinched and I hit the wrong button, but also we didn't kill that little magical friend in 2 hits, so I'm kind of sad. But you know what, it's okay, we're having fun. It's okay, we're just gonna get all the bad encounters out of the way right now, so when we get to later on, it's fine.
Yeah. Again, you know, that walk, not as far as some of the other ones we'll be doing later. You have enough money, you could probably go pick up some extra torches if you wanted.
Yeah, that's why I actually just checked my money right there. I'm like, well, we do want to kill one little big guy. One little big guy, you know? Just the little big one. Because, you know, we're looking for a bigger kill, but they're still on the smaller scale of the monsters we'll be seeing.
One little big guy definitely sounds like a great title for a new video game series. I invite anyone in chat to take that and run.
Okay, not patent pending. Everyone can play it. I bought an extra herb by accident, but you know what? It's fine. We're having a really fun run where nothing is going wrong and everything is fine. So, yeah, it's great.
We're just taking a few more early encounters for marathon safety.
Yeah, we're just building up the experience a little bit, you know? It's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, we are going to be repeating a little bit of what, you know, the land we've already been over, and there's not really much new tech in, so hey, Rajasu, what you got going on?
I guess let's talk about some incentives that just opened up. We opened up some bid wars for choosing what games are going to be played, which games of Gartic Phone are going to be played. There's a few different choices, so if you want to decide that, get your bids in on that. There's also incentives open for Phantasy Star 4 Rando, which is coming up. And it looks like there's one for this game. You want to tell us about that?
I sure do. So, our incentive goal is to take the princess to the Dragon Lord and at the same time save the princess, because normally you just leave her locked up in a little jail cell, which actually is important to this speedrun, but we'll get in on that later. But if we can hit the donation goal, then we will be saving the princess and of course taking her to the Dragon Lord for the grand adventure as well, as you do. Hot date.
Look, all I'm going to say is if any one of my partners want to take me along while they beat up an evil lord, I am all for it.
You hear that, partners? It's a hot date idea.
And, I've already got the tier list of people I'm dating.
Why aren't you dying? Okay. I'm so confused right now. Are these torches broken?
If you get fireballed, you need to heal, according to your notes.
I have notes?
For a hot date to the Dragon Lord?
Oh yeah, I was about to say, I think the two other Valkyries I'm dating are definitely most likely to join me on an adventure to defeat evil.
Approved.
I was gonna say Demi's here, but we'll kidnap Demi. Demi can come with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, and I'm stealing a bonking stick when I go. Bye.
No, my club is gone. Amazing. Well, see, you've got your next date all planned out. So I'm very angry now. I'm like, why have I died twice to that enemy? So we're gonna ignore the whole torch and killing something thing, and we're just gonna waltz along our way, because gosh, we are getting a little behind here.
Yep.
Can you hear how, actually angry I am and not just having fun? Real anger here.
The salt must flow.
Look, we got that level that we were planning on getting later on anyway. It's fine.
Right? Life's good.
Exactly. Now we're chilling, we're having fun, and this is the worst thing that's going to happen all run. This is going to take the... I've just never failed to kill one of those twice in a row. I'm honestly surprised by that. You know what? It's okay.
Yeah, no, they were very casty today.
Yeah, that's just bad manners, really. Don't you know we're trying to, save the world here? I mean, I guess to be fair, they are the Dragon Lord's minions. But anyway, so, you know this town that I was just, waltzing around, 5 minutes ago, like a little jerk, being like, oh, I'm just gonna dance around this town. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me. I'm the big hero. Well, we're finally gonna go inside it.
Yep. And this town has a couple of important things for us.
Yay!
The first, we're gonna find a Rudy Tooty Flutie on the ground.
Right here.
That someone dropped for some reason. Don't know
this,
why.
Legendary item just hiding in the grass. Come on now.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the hot spring room, or we're gonna steal someone's clothes, and also an acorn.
So rude. I guess I could put
but
the
hey,
clothing on.
at least we have clothes now.
Yeah, we're not just clutching onto our dragon scale.
Yep.
In hopes of it covering us.
Yeah. Obviously, we go step in the swamp because now we actually do want to warp back. Because the strength seeds give you a random value between 1 and 3 strength. We will be picking up 2 of them. We need at least 5 strength from them.
And we got a 2, so which means the second one we get, it's necessary we get a 3. So gosh, if we're going to be resetting a little bit, imagine the fun.
Yeah, but importantly, if you see a 1 off that, it's an instant reset. So that's why you want to do it back in the castle, back where you can just quickly reload, let the king lecture you a little bit, and keep going.
But still, you have saved and everything is fine.
But yes, as previously mentioned, normally we'd go down south a little bit and try and grind up for level 4. We already have it due to time travel shenanigans. We're gonna go with time traveling. So we're just gonna head on up to the next town.
Yeah.
Which we aren't gonna do anything important in yet.
But we get to go shopping again. I sure do hope that I have enough money to go some proper shopping, but we'll find out when we get there.
Yep.
How is my money? That's not a lot of money. I have actual concerns here, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually kind of bad. But you know what? We're just gonna buy a bunch of torches and hope for the best. I can
Yep.
buy 4 torches. I will be low on herbs, but... Am I full? Am I even full? I'm not. Okay. Okay, we've got a new fun game ahead of me. Wow, amazing.
Grind outside Garai a little.
Yeah.
I think is the name of this fun game.
Yeah, what a fun game. You know what? We are just rolling with whatever it gives to me, and that's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, besides, you know, in the regular route, it wanted you to go back down there after you got level 4 and blow up some big enemies anyway. So really, we're just, you know, we forgot to do this earlier, and this is why we were behind on money, because, you know...
Yeah, I mean,
making
it's
things
not
up.
that we forgot, it's just that we were so ahead in experience, but unfortunately, due to the situation, we were really behind in money. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But it's fine, you know, we know what we're doing. We are professionals here.
Custom on-the-fly routing directly to you.
Yeah, I have never done this exact route before. Aren't you happy that you were experiencing this for the first time with me?
Look, I just remember seeing a post on the internet by someone who considers using strats and speedruns to be cheating. So now we're just showing off, you know, the perfect, purest, unfiltered, uncheated speedrun.
Yeah, I'm not speedrunning with strats. Who does that? I'm just going. Anyway, I am going to take one more fight just because big juicy scorpions are delicious, and that's a ghost. We're over ghosts now. They're not scary anymore. We got level 5, so we are way ahead of the experience curve now. Amazing. You know what? I'm just going to head back. I'm not going to take one more juicy enemy, even though we do have the MP for it. It's fine.
Yeah, you probably have enough money.
Yeah. If I don't have enough money, we're just gonna rage quit and flip the table over and restart the whole marathon.
Oh,
I
God.
think all the Valks are, like, killing me right now with their eyes.
Sparko?
Yes.
Sparko, no.
Yes! I think I'm being kicked out. I'm sorry. It was nice knowing all of you. Alright, so we did stay at the inn. Our MP is absolutely necessary, but all we needed to do was buy one more torch and as many herbs as my little wallet can handle, and I'm hitting the wrong button. That's okay. You can just unhit the button. Be like, I want to sell something. No, I changed my mind. Sorry. But now we're just going to fill up on herbs.
Herb.
So the reason we're filling up our inventory here and that it's necessary... Oh, we're full already. Is that we are going to be going into the mountain cave. There's a chest that has a very important marathon. Yeah, the marathon is in the chest. That's the treasure. There's a very important item in the chest, which you have a 1 in 16 chance of getting. However, if your inventory is full and you get the item you don't want, you can say, nah, I don't want it. And you have a chance to open up the chest again, which gives you the chance to see if it's the good item again.
Yep, and while we're going down into the chest, which Sparko is going to be doing in the dark, like an actual gamer.
Yeah, you think I bought all those torches for a light source? No, I bought all those torches just to hold on to and fill my pockets.
Exactly. We will be getting a fair bit of experience as we go, just by taking easy encounters, because, you know, we're going to need a lot of experience points, and every experience point we get now is an experience point we don't have to get later. And so if we can get it while we're going, that's no big deal.
Anyway, I'm actually going to be turning up my television volume here so I can hear myself bonking on the wall, so if it comes through the microphone, I'm sorry, I'll turn it down in a bit. But I'm going to be quiet here so all y'all can say things.
Yeah, no, this is serious time.
I mean, you two are good to converse all you want. I just have to sit here and keep my hand on the wall and not get lost.
Fair. So, Rajasu, anything you want to share?
Sure. So, yeah, this is Speedrun Ragnarok 2023. We are benefiting Take This. The Take This motto is support community and mental wellness because it takes both appropriate support, including healthy work and home environments, clinical support, and opportunities for self-care, as well as a supportive community to build the resilience everyone needs for mental well-being.
And that's really important. Like, honestly, like, speedrunning, the speedrunning community broadly, and so many of the Valks in particular are such an important part of my life. And honestly, I don't know where I'd be without y'all. Probably
I'm bonking,
lost.
but you're amazing.
Yeah, probably lost in a dark cave, bonking on the wall, trying to find my way out. Like, if I had to guess.
Almost through the first floor here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're coming up on the pillar hallway very shortly.
Oh, I did forget to ask earlier too, what actually is the donation incentive at for this game?
So we need $200 to reach that target.
All right. I guess we
$200
don't
more?
like the princess.
Yep, we need $200 total.
All right. Come on, folks. You do not want to leave that princess. I mean, I guess her room's cozy enough, but like...
Don't tell them that! Make them feel bad for her. Oh
But,
no,
like-
the princess is kidnapped and in jail, being held captive by a dragon. How awful.
Yeah, that.
I mean, rescuing princesses is just fun, right? Like, we want to do that,
Oh.
don't you?
Oh.
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 Oh. I should have healed a little earlier than I did. You know what? We're having fun. As long as I sit here and say we're having fun, everything is fine.
I mean, I'm having fun.
Well, good. I mean, I'm having fun too. I'm just dying a lot during the fun process.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's the heal line for that cave again?
I don't know how to count. I think it's about 25 on the top floor.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? It's
Nope.
fine. We didn't use any items there, so we don't need to worry about that. You just need to go for a nice little walk again.
And for those wondering what I mean by a heal line, basically, because this game is a very classic RPG, you just get punched a lot. So when you get into battle, the heal line is basically the amount of HP you need to ensure that if you get ambushed and then punched again before you have a chance to heal, you survive. Typically based off of the strongest enemy down here in the dungeon.
Spooky skeleton. Did you know that skeletons are made of bones?
Yes?
Yeah, it's really scary.
Hey, Sparko,
Yes?
did you know that you have a skeleton inside you right now?
What? Oh no. How will I tell my family?
It's okay. So do they.
Oh no. Anyway, I guess this is where I have to pretend I'm being serious about walking through this cave in the dark, blah, 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 blah. We've done this once before already, you know? Just doing it again. For fun.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I guess this would be a good time for me to tell you about a couple donations.
Of course.
Yes, please.
All right. So we got $10 from VAgent Zero saying, "You, yes, you, listening to this, reading this, are enough. By your very existence, you are worthy of love, worthy of support, worthy of taking up space and having needs. The world is better for your being here." Thank you for that donation,
Beautiful.
VAgent Zero. Couldn't agree more. Is
Mhm.
very well said. We also got $1.92 from Windbliss, saying #Team Alice, which I would love to say that that's about me, but I believe it is referring to the party selection for Phantasy Star 4, which is coming up. You can choose to be #Team Alice and get Alice and some other cool women who are in that game into the party, or you can pick the other one if you really want to.
I might be a little lost.
Yeah, this happens. It's dark and spooky.
I have concerns, but you know what? We're doing our best.
Are you still on the first floor?
Yes.
Okay.
Where am I, though? This is so confusing now.
I am trying to figure that out. I've got a map up.
Have you ever just done a really bad beginning of a speedrun?
Okay, try and go south. And then, is there an immediate way to go left in a little bit? Okay, cool. Turn around, go right. You're back on track. Down. You're headed towards the pool right now.
Oh, thank you.
I've never gotten lost in there before. I don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody, Leggy has saved the run.
Yeah, also your heal light is 15.
Yes. Now where are my spells? All right, we're going to the pool. Oh gosh. Are we
Yeah, you'll
going to
see
the
a
pool?
few pixels of blue on Sparko's screen. That's how you know we're at the pool.
Mr. Scorpion, can I please run? There we are.
See? Pixels of blue.
Amazing. Thank you. We're fine. Everything is
It's
fine.
okay.
The speedrun is saved.
I've never made that wrong turn before.
Oh, good. That's nice to know. I'm glad you would never lie on the internet
Yeah, of course.
in front of, you know, a bunch of people.
Yeah, hundreds of them even.
I mean, I have no sense of direction, so my strategy is to just not run games where this sort of thing happens.
Honestly, this is the only game that does this that I've ever ran.
That makes you run in the dark.
Yeah,
All right.
where I actually have to, like, think about it.
We are at the second floor. I'm definitely going to heal here, so there are going to be 2 treasure chests. One is going to be a big bucket of money, and the other is going to be the important one.
Mm-hmm. The important one will either be a torch, or there is a 1 in 16 chance that it is the death necklace. Now you might be sitting there going, Leggy, that sounds not great. Why would you want a death necklace? And the answer is, because we're about to get metal as hell. You will know it's a death necklace because there is a big old kanji that pops up that I'm pretty sure is the kanji for death. I took 2 quarters of Japanese in college. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, I can't read it at all. It's just different when it shows up.
Yeah. It is a much more complex character than a lot of what we're seeing here, and it happens right at the start of the line.
There it is.
There, yep.
So we can just take that, we can say we're throwing out a torch, and as well, we can also use one of our torches now. Hooray! Yeah, there's still a little bit more business to do in this cave, but that was the only reason we were doing it in the dark, because, yeah, you don't want to chance it. There was one run that I did where I used the torch by accident, and then just 1 in 16 to the death necklace. It was fun.
Aren't you a god gamer?
Yeah, definitely. I'm always that good and have never made a mistake on live television in front of everybody watching right now.
Correct.
Yeah. So I have 1 heal left. We have a lot of herbs though, so that's fine, but we are going to very generously use that heal. So new shield here. I'm going to put that on right away just to help me be a little less squishy. And there's our death necklace in the equipment section. You really don't want to put it on. That is not fun. We only got it for the money.
Yeah, it sells for a lot, but I'm just gonna throw this out here. If you get the opportunity to wear something called a death necklace, my suggestion is to not.
I mean, all that happens is the king kicks you out of the castle because he says you're cursed. What could go wrong?
I mean, being cursed?
Oh.
I just hear Death Necklace, and that sounds like something you'd pick up in a roguelike game, where it's just like every other item just randomly kills you.
Hmm. Yeah, so additionally, we're going to pick up 2 more seeds. One of them is an MP seed, which we don't need to worry about resetting over. And the other one is the 2nd strength seed. Now, if you recall, Sparko got a 2 on the 1st seed roll. So we're going to be resetting that one until we get a 3. After
That makes
taking
5.
a death warp.
I'm here for math. So here's our death warp. This is on purpose. It's fine. But yeah, this, depending on how generous this little acorn is feeling, we might be here a little while. Maybe we won't be. Maybe we'll get a 3 on the first try. Who knows? None of us do. It hasn't happened yet.
Place your bets in chat.
Boop ba boo. That's 2. That's not enough. So this is normal. One! That's even worse. If you didn't know, 1 is smaller than 2.
That's some good math.
I'm here for all the educational numbers.
Yeah, but can you provide a proof of that claim?
I have to show my work.
Mm-hmm. Look, don't you know I was a math major in college?
Oh my gosh. I can't win here. I'm in trouble.
Well, hopefully you can win at, killing the Dragon Lord.
I hope so, but for me to do that, I have to get a 3. Right now! Ugh. Game, please.
This game's being rude.
I mean, look, I've made my fair number of little mistakes, but this is just out of my control. I can't do anything about this one.
Correct.
Better than hope. My. I mean, I'm really trying to advance the plot here, but just the little nut won't let me. There we go. All right, let's do some things.
The little nut sounds like it would be like someone's high school nickname.
It's in the yearbook.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much now we're going to be heading over to a new town so we can buy some keys, because there's only one place in the game where you can get the keys immediately. Other than that, you have to use a key to be able to buy keys. So thanks, game.
Yep.
Very impolite. But oh, why am I going so far up? I don't need to go so far up, but that's okay. So we're going to be buying keys so we can be able to open things up and also get our new sword, which is going to carry us most of the way through the rest of the run.
Mm-hmm. Along the way, we are going to go through a different cave this time.
Woo!
But it's a cave that we will all become very, very familiar with. It's Shrek's cave, because it's in his swamp.
Of course! Didn't you know this is Shrek Quest?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you remember, we came over this way to go to the town up north. We're going to be going south now. Walking through all these swamp tiles, and if you'll notice, the screen will flash whenever we walk on them because we are being damaged, and it's painful and it hurts, but that's also very important for later TM.
Mm-hmm.
So after taking all that damage, I'm going to heal up a little bit here. I am going to walk through this cave in the dark, but don't worry, this one's a lot better than the previous one, so please don't worry about me. Okay.
Yep. This cave is very straightforward.
Pretty much a long shot down and a little thing to go around at the end, but it's fine.
Yeah. A little zig-a-zoo.
Yeah, we know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are embracing the darkness. Wait.
There we go. There's a little, like, pebble on the ground that you cannot step over because that's too difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will heal up one more time because we should probably be safe here. We don't want to be safe. We want to go fast.
Yeah, so there's 2 paths through this little area to get to our next town. Are we going to be brave bears, or are we going to take it safe?
I'm doing what I shouldn't do, and I'm being a brave bear, but that's okay, because we've got lots of MP.
So, as you can all see, the town.
There it is, but we are trying to get a couple fights along the way, because good
Mhm.
experience and whatnot.
Yeah.
Let's see, does that heal me up nicely? Yeah, it does. So I usually get about 2 fights along the way. Depends on your MP. These are the scariest little guys in the world, though. I don't want to deal with that, and
They want to deal with you, though.
I know, it's very mean. I would not like that. But I still do have enough MP for 1 fight, so we are going to try and get that one more, just because, again, experience is good. Our experience is still trending higher than I'm used to, but look, it's our not friend again, and if they harm me, which they didn't, well, I was going to say I'm not going to do another fight then, because my MP will be gone, but you know what, they didn't do it, and now we've got Mr. Wolf again. So, it's fine. We will fight this one with our fire, and then turn around and run into town.
Yep. It's a nice experience.
So you can walk right into town there, but no, you want to go the other way, around the outside to the secret key shop on the edge of the map. It's kind of mean that way, you know? They trick you. There's like, the game does hint to you that you can buy keys in this town, but if you walk in the normal way, it's really hard to find.
Yep. We are going to pull a few things out of these jars. 1 seed and a bit of cash. And then we're just going to buy keys. We just need keys.
We want 6 of them because that's the maximum you're allowed to hold, and then we'll just do a little alley-oop in and out of the town because this is faster than walking in and out of it.
Yep. And we've bought the keys, so we're already going to put them to good use. We're going to go into the inn, which has some doors.
Yeah, but first we're going to have a temper tantrum. We're going to take our clothing and we're going to throw it on the floor as soon as we remember to. Where are my items? There they are. So, you see my clothing? No, you don't. It's on the floor. I hate my clothing and I hate this club. I don't want it anymore. And now they're gone. It's a present for that sleeping guy.
Who I think is actually fairly well dressed. So I have so many questions right now about what kind of quest you were on for that guy, but hey, you know, not my problem.
Now, I would like to go sell the death necklace here, but someone is in my way at the moment. Excuse me, sir. May I please do some business? Thank you. He's touching me. He's touching me. That is inappropriate.
Hey,
wow.
got the goods.
Oh my gosh.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
So we sold the death necklace, and now we're buying the iron sword. It's amazing. But now this guy is touching me. Excuse me, sir. I would like to leave now. Thank you.
What do you think that guy's name is?
Cornelius.
Freaking corny.
No hesitation. Everyone is Cornelius. I don't think I actually need 1 billion torches right now, but I do want a couple wings. So this is the wing of the wyvern. It takes us back home. It's great. How many torches do I have? I have 2. That's a lot of them. So yay, we get to go home.
Yep. And now that we've got keys, we're back in the castle. And do you want to know what every castle has?
Doors?
That's right. A treasury.
Yeah, free money.
Yeah. So we're gonna get some money. We are going to get another pair of seeds, and we're gonna get a key to replace our other key.
Mm-hmm. Good exchange.
Double keys.
I'll use the seeds right away. I'll be honest. Excuse me, down button. There we go. Trying to use that wing again. I mean, it would just take me outside again, but I don't want that. We've been outside the castle enough times that I haven't wanted.
Like, we spent good money on that wing.
Exactly. So I always like to restock on keys here anyway, just for safety, because sometimes things go wrong. If you've been tuning into this wrong, gosh, do you know some things go wrong? And hey, if you remember the secret path behind that other town, well, look, it's
Another
a secret
one.
path. We're actually
It's almost
coming
like
across.
NES game design made choices.
Yeah. So we're stealing this guy's HP seed. I'm sure he was like saving it for like his 60th birthday or something, but now it's ours.
Yep.
But anyway, here is our first plot item of the game. We have the Stones of Sunlight. What are we gonna do with those?
Nothing yet.
Oh, wow. But so, the way to get to the Dragon Lord's castle, if you noticed it down below our main castle there, we need to build a bridge to get there. And of course, the way to build the Rainbow Bridge, gay, love it, is we need the Stones of Sunlight, the Staff of Rain, and the Silver Harp. And the Rainbow Drop. The Silver Harp is what we need to get the Staff of Rain. What if I knew what plot items were? Too hard.
There's a little bit of fetch questing going on, is basically what you need to know for now. So we're on our way to get our second one of those plot items, the Silver Harp.
Yes, it's in the bottom of the grave here. But before we go to the grave, we're just going to stay at the inn to replenish our HP and MP, and we're going to buy chainmail.
Yes.
We're definitely
going to buy-
not emphasizing that because I may have forgotten that the last time I did a marathon run of this. No.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Nah. Shoutouts to Slurpee Ninja, who definitely reminded me that last run I did. I was just really excited to get the next plot item, okay?
Well, I mean, yeah, because the next plot item is really exciting.
So here we are going to go to the armor store and buy the chainmail. Okay, I did it. We're safe.
Yay!
I am defended.
Everyone, you should donate to tell Sparko how proud you are.
Yes. Anyway, I'm just gonna double check that all my things are equipped just to make sure, because this is a scary zone. It can get pretty scary at the end. So behind that locked door, there is, look, another secret path, and this goes to the grave here. And again, we're allowed to use a torch, so that's great. And we're just gonna be wandering, bopping some enemies on the head and whatnot.
Yeah, we've got something a bit better than a bonkin stick.
We got a nice sword. And now, spooky skeletons aren't quite as spooky.
They're still kind of spooky, but at least you can stab them.
Exactly.
I think your sword's made of bone-hurting juice.
It's a good material. But
Yeah,
even
especially
remember,
for
like,
fighting skeletons.
yeah. But you remember 5 minutes ago when that little guy was a little too scary for me? Now I'm like, yeah, I'll hurt you. What do you want?
Yeah. You want to go? You want to go?
Yeah.
Hey, we found some more treasure boxes down here in Garen's grave. We're the good guys, as a reminder.
Yeah, definitely. We're not just looting somebody's tomb for fun. It's for
Profit.
yeah.
It's for profit.
Yeah, we're saving the world, okay? It's fine, I promise. But yeah, pretty much everything on this floor is not too scary. So, I don't need to worry too much.
That said, this dungeon does get very scary the deeper you plumb its depths.
It's true. We'll hope to only do it once.
Yeah. You should heal.
I should. Oh my gosh. What if I healed? Sometimes I'm just bad at remembering to heal.
So the HP threshold on this floor is 25, on the next floor it's 30.
Yeah, you want to really be careful with that too. But as you can see, I've got like 50, which is pretty safe for most of the floors, but there's
Oh,
still
yeah.
one scary boy down at the bottom.
Yeah, healing does do a fair bit in this game, which is one of the really nice things about it. When you make sure you take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, our experience is right on pace. We're trying to hit level 7 by the time we get out of here. And hey, wouldn't you know it, we're already there.
I mean, I think, you know, our early shenanigans did get us ahead in experience, and whereas we did lose on money, that's fine now. It's not an issue anymore.
One of my favorite things about this game is just how much more dramatic the dungeon theme gets the deeper you get in.
Yeah.
And
It's really neat how they
really
build that.
noticeable when you go to the third floor of the dungeon.
Yeah, in the Nintendo version, it would, like, play the exact same song, but just, like, put it down a tone, so it sounded, you know, a little deeper, but not, like,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't actually change.
Yeah. Really does a good job of conveying how spooky everything is.
Mm-hmm. But then this one, you went up a floor again, so, you know, it changes again. It's interesting how that works. But look at that. We got our harp. And just for funsies, what does the harp do? Well, if you use the harp, it summons an enemy. And also plays a nice little tune. Amazing. So what have we got here? I would like to fight enough enemies to use up my MP, because that's just the polite thing to do, you know? Get some experience. We do want to be level 8 before the next section, but at the other time, you know, we also don't want to waste too much time down here. But I just err on the side of, if I can get to level 8, that's cool. I'm really okay with that.
Yeah. Like, there is... Basically, you want to be as close to level 8 as you can here. If you hit level 8, that's great. Otherwise, there is plenty of room to account for making it or not.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
yes,
thought-
using the harp forces encounters. Often faster than wandering around.
Yeah. So I have one more shot of my fireball here, so we're just kind of going to see what happens here, because we are going to be forcing a death warp otherwise, but we got that fight, so cool. So the real fast way to, the really good fast way to die, if you know your menuing very well, is to actually unequip all of your equipment and then use, like, show them your club in battle. Don't use it, but just, like, show them your item. But I'm not very good at that menuing, so I just mash, and we actually found the scariest enemy in the dungeon, so that's the best thing we can do for getting a death warp if you're not as well versed in menuing as I am.
Yeah, right on time.
Mm-hmm. So here we do want to pay attention to how much experience we have until the next level, which is a number. 8.
8.
That's a very small number, you know? That's quite good, actually. So off we go.
Yeah.
We're actually going to do a very scary thing that we normally shouldn't be doing at this point in the game. This is probably the most reset heavy / run killer time in the
Yup.
game. It's Golem Walk.
You know, the only thing I can think of when I hear Golem Walk is Ferret Walk. And the Ferret Walk is so nice and cozy and adorable.
This is not nice or cozy.
Or
This is
adorable.
scary.
Well, okay, that slime's adorable.
I mean, they're little cuties. But yeah,
You're
so
a
pretty
cutie.
much... Oh my gosh, bullying on the internet. I'll have you know, it takes one to know one. So, get wrecked on the internet.
No, you're owned.
Oh no. I think this guy will give me 8 experience. There we go. I just didn't want to fight the slime, because that would...
Yeah,
That would
like
take.
at this point, slimes give 1 experience a pop, and we need a few more than that.
Yeah, so anyway, what we are trying to do now is fight an enemy that is way too strong for us, the Golem. So if you remember that Rudy Tooty Flute, was that the official name of it?
Yep.
Yes, the official name of the Rudy Tooty Flute It's the fairy flute. Sorry, that's my nickname for it. The not official name, just what I call it for funsies. The fairy flute will put the golem to sleep for a guaranteed 1 turn, and after that it may wake up, it may not wake up. But so using that, we can just continuously play the flute, hit the golem, play the flute, hit the golem for many more times in a row that I want to, but it's functional enough to kill the golem. You know, on PB attempts, you will be risky. You will try to kill the golem, you know, you'll try to make a hit instead of being safe. But in marathons, I will just be heckin' safe about it, and it's fine. Sorry for my language there. I was getting very passionate.
And of course, along the way here, if we still need to get a few more experience points to get level 8, we can take some of these fights along the way, because we do have the sleep spell now, which basically works the same as the flute does. It puts things to sleep, except, you know, it does have a chance to fail, and the flute really only works on the golem.
Yeah, and because we were ahead of experience, we only had 8 to get. There is also a chance of encountering metal slimes here, which is the dream. But it's, for 1, unlikely to see them, and 2, unlikely to kill one. So it's a really big if. There is another category that revolves around manipulating metal slimes, but that's not this category, so that's not allowed. Oh, I haven't been saying my nice words. Friend! Is there a friend around here? I think we're already out of the friend zone, but that's when I want the little metal slimes to come out and be like, hey.
I mean, I always want to see metal slimes.
Exactly. Can I please run? Oh, I can't. Okay, that's fine. This is normal in Golem Walk. You do not expect to walk around this.
Yep. This is very, very bad in terms of how much power we have versus how much power the enemies have.
So in that zone there, like pretty much on the very first walk, you especially do not want to use any herbs, because if you have to reset, like, you know, when you die, your MP is restored. So I am setting out now with a fresh save file with full MP and all of my herbs. So that's pretty good, actually, in theory. You know, you don't want to die, but if you do, that's the best position to put yourself in for resetting. Because now if we take a death by accident, we can just reset instantly, and it'll be a little bit faster than, you know, waiting through it. But again, we don't want to do that. But sometimes that's just how the encounters go. Even when you heal up to full, sometimes the enemies are just like, nah, you're not going to be making it today. Just gonna double check, do I have any seeds on me? No, I don't. I did eat them all. Delicious.
A death there doesn't always mean a reset, though obviously if you have a run where you got there first try, it really depends what you're grinding for. But yeah, no, if you want like world record, you're gonna need a couple of metal slimes and a deathless outside of the times you want to die run.
And also the world record kills the Dragon Lord at level 17, which you need critical hits for. We're not doing that. It's scary. But it's also very fast.
Yeah, is that just like getting lucky on your crits?
Essentially, yes.
Oh.
So not only do you have to be really good and really fast, but you need luck on your side. So good luck with that.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Like, I knew the world record was fast. I didn't realize it was closer to NEScard's run of the NES version of this than not.
Yeah, no, it's quite a lot. Anyway, we're just repeating some content here, so Rajasu, what you doing? What's going on over there?
So, I'll tell you, something I'm looking at. I'm looking at the merch store that we have for this event. So, you might have heard from me earlier that you can donate to Take This with !donate in our Tiltify page. But did you also know that you can buy stuff and the proceeds go to Take This? So if you type !merch in chat, you can go to our bonfire page and there's all sorts of stuff there, like tote bags and mugs and t-shirts and hoodies. And there's a new logo, so if you got last year's stuff, you can get different stuff this year. And it looks really cool, so you should buy it.
It does look really cool.
You should definitely buy it.
I realize my HP is actually a little lower than I'm used to. Like, usually it's like 61, 62, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're being hit for like 30, 31, it makes a big difference.
Yup.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah. This is just not going very well. And that part's not even my fault.
I should say so. Ugh.
It's okay. That's the thing. I can't feel bad about it when I'm not doing... See, I got all of my issues out of the way in the first, like, 10 minutes. Now it's just the game being the game.
Yeah, now the game's just got
I'm
issues.
doing nothing wrong at this point. Nah, that is just how Dragon Quest is sometimes. Very RNG heavy, very, you know, you're trying to get yourself into a place where you shouldn't be, so sometimes the game's just like, no, you don't belong here. We have rules and regulations and borders. It is kind of true. Every time you cross the bridge, it gets scarier. But I definitely do have a few concerns for my time based on what's happened so far. But you know what? Just go fast through the rest of it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Like, you're getting all this extra free experience.
But I'm not fighting these things.
You're getting all this extra free experience.
Oh, yes, you're right. I'm
obviously.
sorry. I'm wrong. I'm trying to run from them, and they're just, like, how dare a scorpion hold me up at this point in the game? I just think that's rude, you know?
Right?
Like, I know they used to be juicy and great, but now they're just small and pathetic. Sorry, scorpions, but it's true. It's even Scorpio season right now. I'm just being rude.
I'm not sure whether or not that's on brand. I don't know much about astrology.
I don't either, but I am a Scorpio, so shoutouts to me. It's my season.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how the stars work, but you know, this Dragon Quest enemy definitely applies to this zodiac time. Yes.
Personally, I'm a Taurus, but I think it's just a bunch of bull.
Oh, that's a Pokemon. You're a Pokemon. That's lucky.
Can confirm, as a fellow bull.
Now, really, if a little friend would just appear here and be willing to help me save some time, that would be really appreciated.
Right?
Like, I think we deserve a free metal slime kill.
Yep.
But I guess not. We have left the friend zone again. Oh, we haven't! Okay, this is where the whole run turns around. This is beautiful. This is where we win the game. Oh, okay.
No!
Bye.
Oh.
That's what gives me life. When the little baby comes up and is like, hey, it's not so bad. You're gonna do well. I'm here to help you. But
And
then they're
just
shy.
runs away.
Yeah. Oh, now we're asleep. That's not bad at all. That's fine. This is good. We're gonna run right now. Oh, okay. So, this is Dragon Quest.
Video game?
This is a video game.
Video game, I have words for you.
I'm full of real anger right now, like true, actual flip the table anger. Can you tell how angry I am right now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pure rage right now. It's awful. Like, does this game know that it's like probably delaying my dinner? That's kind of rude. But alright everyone, so hey, it's Golem Walk again for like what this is the 4th attempt now? That's pretty bad for my records. You know what, it's okay. It just means we're very familiar with this. I know exactly where to go. I know exactly which tile to avoid all the little scorpions on. At least the music is nice and relaxing.
True.
Scorpion, please. We are a big, brave bear, and we don't need you interrupting us. And so the main reason I'm not bothering to fight any of these is because what we're going to be doing after this, it's just irrelevant. Like, all this small experience isn't going to make a huge difference at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I was sort of just mentally thinking, they were like, I wonder how much experience I would have if I actually did go fighting all of these things.
Right.
The small things, not so much. The ones starting in this zone get a lot bigger, but again, you also don't want to be wasting all your MP. But it's okay, because we're on the 4th attempt now. A little metal slime is going to come out and give us free experience. Good vibes.
Yeah, we saw the metal slime earlier. Now the metal slime is going to behave. Obviously.
Good vibes for our little friend, the metal slime. And you know, to be fair, I don't know exactly where its spawning zone is. I just had never seen one out that far before. So, you know, maybe it's a bit of a bigger area than I realized, and that's fine, because it's time for the little metal slime to come save the day. Come on, little friend. Right here. Right now. Oh. That's a big bird. Not Big Bird, but a big bird. Imagine if Big Bird were in Dragon Quest. Come on, Miracle Slime. Right here? Nah. I think we actually are out of the little slimy friend zone now, though. But we are going to survive this and run away. Oh, okay. Well then. This is horrendous. You know, I think for the next run, we're just going to have to, like, overlay me in the corner, constantly doing this walk, because I think we're stuck here.
Oh, no.
This is quite bad. Like, I'm running out of just random things to say for this commentary, because it's just why?
I'm also running out of ideas of things to say.
Like, I know what I can say about the next section, but we're not there yet because someone won't let us get there, but that's the funny thing. The hard part about Golem Walk is getting to Golem. That's why it's Golem Walk. It's not the Golem fight, it's the journey. The journey is not the friends we make along the way, because there are none, they're all mean.
Look, sometimes the journey is actually the enemies you make along the way, and that's valid too.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah. What are friends but just, you know, -1 times an enemy?
Well, you are the math major, so I do have to trust you on that.
But, like, the important thing is we're having fun.
Exactly, we're having fun.
You know, like, I also run a lot of RNG-heavy games, including this one. And, like, I understand why people like a lot of games that don't have as much RNG, because, you know, it can occasionally get frustrating when the game does stuff like this. That is just literally out of your hands. It is just pulling numbers at random and deciding, no, you don't get to keep playing the game today.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, those moments where the RNG swings the other way and you get that really, really good bit of luck.
It's true.
It just feels so good, especially when you're, you know, well practiced and ready to go and you have the skills to, like, jump on it.
And to be fair, like, you know, if I were just doing a speedrun attempt, this run would be reset already. This run would be reset a while ago.
Yeah, how many Go Walk failures would you give in a PB attempt?
Probably one past my PB if I were trying to be serious about it.
Mm-hmm.
Which
What's
I
your
mean,
PB got?
My PB probably doesn't have any failures at this point, but I'd probably give it 1, maybe 2, depending. But yeah, it's not a lot. Not a lot of room for that. Well, dare I say it, we're a few steps further in.
Yep. It's due south of that swamp.
Yes. And I'm gonna have the most serious time for this fight, because I could not dare live with myself if I screwed this up. We're just gonna be quiet and enjoy this. So what we want to do here is go to the items, which is this one, and then we want to go back to the fairy flute. So anyway, I really hope you like this song, because this is all you're going to be listening to for like the next 2 minutes. Play the fairy flute. And fight. And play the fairy flute. And fight. You know, if anyone wants to like get a drink or anything, now's a really great time, because it's concentration time.
Yeah, the golem can have upwards of 155 HP.
Fight. And the fairy flute. I am menuing so carefully right now, because I think I will actually flip the table if I manage to ruin this.
Yep. So just keep calm.
And fight. I mean, all we can do to save time here is hope for a critical hit.
Yup. And as always, you know, if you're doing this at home and you get confused, it is never a mistake to hit the fairy flute an extra time. Where things go badly is if you attack twice, the golem wakes up and punches you in the face. There's also a weird thing that can happen if you manage to outspeed the golem, where it puts a dummy enemy to sleep instead. So that's the other thing that Sparko needs to pay attention to.
I've never had that happen, but
I
don't
had
say
it happen.
that.
I had it happen to me when I was de-rusting for when I was doing commentary for Slurpathon.
Wow. But yeah, there is always a chance that the golem can stay asleep an extra turn, but just, it's too much of a risk for a marathon setting.
Yep.
But we're getting there. We're getting there. Very pleasant song, though. Here we go. We've got to be getting a little bit close. I mean, honestly, this is nicer than the speedrun where you heal and hope Golem doesn't just attack you again.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yay! Good
Yay!
stuff. We're free. Golem walk is over. So here you get a bunch of experience. It's a few levels at once. It's quite nice. We are free, everyone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that is, in my opinion, the most terrifying part of this run.
It's so stressful. Honestly, that is one of the 2 worst RNG points in the game. Though this is actually the worst part of the game. It's Vault Boss.
Vault boss! Vault boss!
I already hit the wrong button. This button is what I want. So here, we want to go down. No, top option, bottom option. Okay, we defeated the Vault Boss. So we're going to put in the Fairy Flute, the Stones of Sunlight, and the Silver Harp. And all of our herbs. Because we want space. So what we're doing next is actually going to be the name of the run. Oh, and the dragon scale. We want to put the dragon scale in there. I'm trying to put the wrong thing in there. What are you saying? I don't understand. I'm sorry. Dragon scale is this one. Good. I'm glad I remembered that. Anyway, that's it. They are safely keeping our things for now.
Yep.
So anyway, just a few things we're going to go do in town here. We're going to heal up here because, gosh, we are out of MP. I wonder why. Something about staying alive through that horrendous walk. Ugh. We've got a seed here.
Staying alive. Yeah, so we're gonna pick up that seed, go ahead and use it. We're gonna buy some more keys, because we're gonna need those. We're also gonna pick up a second seed in this town, and then we're gonna buy some holy water.
Where is it? Around here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so holy water essentially just repels, like, weaker enemies. And because we're going to be doing a lot of walking, especially in a circle, in a low-level zone, it's going to be very useful to us.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
And
if anyone's been wondering about... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Dragon loop!
Especially...
What?
Yeah, so, the dragon loop. You remember that cave we went through earlier, where I mentioned that you'll get to, spend a lot of time in there in that cave? We're gonna keep walking back and forth to that cave, because down there is a dragon, and we're gonna loop the dragon.
I forgot to buy a wing. The wing is important. It gets us home quickly. Sorry, sir. Hello. I wish to buy something from you. This one. Alright, and that's it for realsies. I finally did everything I needed to in town, so...
Yay!
So yeah, so the holy water repels all the weak enemies that are in this area, because if you remember, this is where we started the game out. We don't need to fight these anymore. And,
yep, and go ahead.
We're just gonna go fight a dragon now. We're gonna go fight the same dragon 7 times. How does that work?
It is worth noting that repels, either through the holy water or by casting repel, do not work underground. But their steps also don't tick down underground either, which is nice.
Oh, along the way too, we also learned this spell, which essentially does the same thing as a torch, but bigger. And fun fact, so in battle, it's actually faster to use your heal spell and then run away than it is to heal on the overworld. So anyway, we're going to be doing this 7 times. There is a very specific dragon here that is holding the princess hostage. Boo! And so by sort of exploiting this, if we kill the dragon, pick up the princess, and then die with the princess in our arms, it'll send the princess back to her jail cell. Her awful jail cell that doesn't have a nice canopy bed or anything in it. No, just ignore that. That's the dragon's bed. It'll set her back there.
Just because she's in jail doesn't mean you can't treat her like royalty. She is royalty.
It's true.
Also, since you mentioned wings, I think that's what we're gonna get for dinner.
Nice, I approve. What kind?
I'm looking at all the flavors here, because there's a lot of flavors.
Does electric honey exist where you are?
No.
That's like my favorite. It's lemon pepper with honey garlic.
Ooh.
So good.
I am gonna get a honey barbecue, I think.
Oh, I should not have attacked there. That's danger, but it's fine. See, it was fine. We lived. We didn't just have 2 HP. It was fine. Anyway, my heals are a little dicey here, but so essentially what we want to do here is we want to kill the dragon with the least amount of HP possible because of our holy waters. So we are going to get our death from walking around in the swamp outside this cave. However, if we have 45 HP, that's not quite optimal. But you know what? Sometimes that happens because you also just don't want to die here. So anyway, we pick up the princess here, and then after that, we are going to be walking around in the swamp like, hey girl, we're here to save you, but sorry, we're sending you right back.
Oops, I slipped and fell into the swamp and you got recaptured.
Oh no.
How horrible.
But yeah, unfortunately, since we ended up with 45 steps there, our holy water has run out, and we are going to be making some small encounters as well, which we could use another holy water, but I would much rather have it for at the actual walk here. Anyway, oh no, the princess has been reset, and now we must fight another dragon. So if you're really good at numbers, you can actually count how much damage you do to the dragon and be very exact, or you can just kind of count the average number of hits that you think it will take to defeat the dragon. The first one is an average of 10 hits if you get the 5 strength. However, now it's 8 because we got that level, so pretty good. I forgot to put my holy water on, but you know what? Free steps, that's fine. I'm happy with some free holy water steps. There will be a few chores to do along the way as well, just because we will have to buy some more holy water and we'll have to buy some more keys, but it's pretty much the same thing other than a few different numbers here and there. So I'm going to throw it over to Rajasu. What's good?
Hey, so we got a $5 donation from Pendle Steven saying, just donate.
Please. And thank you.
Simply just donate. If you can, like, obviously don't put yourself in a situation where if you're hurting for money, do not feel bad.
Of course.
But, you know, if you do have the means, it does mean a lot and it goes to a really great place.
And there is still the donation incentive to rescue the princess at the end of the game as well, so... And we do have until pretty much the end of the run to get that to happen, so... Still lots of time. I have about 2 more hits on average, so I'm really gonna hope that that 1 heal is enough and we can take a few more steps off the end here. 30 is still kind of high for HP, but it's less than the previous one, so you know what? We take it. It's fine. That was our second dragon. Also, as you level up, there's a higher chance that you will attack before the dragon, which also, you know, just one more thing to consider when you're considering how much HP, you know, to save and whatnot.
Yeah. The notes do have a really handy-dandy chart of just, like, the percentage chance to attack first.
So again, we do our death warp, send the princess back, get a little talking to from the king. If only he knew what we were doing with his daughter, I think he maybe wouldn't trust us so much, but you know what? It's fine. It's really fine.
I mean, she's not the one dying in the swamp. You're keeping her safe.
True. Just, you know, another dragon peeks its head out of the cave and is like, hey girl, you're coming with me.
So that was 2 dragon loops so far, correct?
Yes, 2 dragons.
All right, after this one, we gonna mix it up a little bit.
Woo! Yeah, we have to do a few chores. 1 chore per dragon, but you know, they're very important. They keep the run alive.
And all.
Alright, so back in the cave. Light it up. Hit the wrong button. You know, whatever. It's fine. Just talk to nobody. Take a drink of water. Hydrate. Not hydration, not hydration. It's a battle.
Against dehydration.
Oh. so as you noticed, we ran out of holy water on that last one that we used, so we will be purchasing more in town. But guess what? You need a key to buy it in the very first town of the game, because they did not want you to access that right away.
Mm-hmm. Because I think that's another item that you can throw at enemies.
I believe so, because I know that was a thing you could do in the randomizer.
Yep.
There we go. Sometimes I just mash too much and try to attack when I don't mean to.
Yeah.
Like there.
Like, mashing is a useful skill.
Exactly, but within the right time. I'm going to be a big brave bear and not heal again. We'll be fine. Oh, we got a crit. It's especially fine. And look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Exiting the battle with 11 HP, that's pretty much what you want anyway. Like, yeah, maybe we wanted to get that crit a few attacks ago then if that was the case, but you know, crits just come when they want to. You can't control it. So again, that was dragon number 3. And once again, we will do this little song and dance with the princess. I'm sorry. And we actually did learn a new spell. If you remember the wings that we purchased, that's what that spell does now. But not useful quite yet. But on the next one, oh, let me tell you. Later.
Yeah. Of course, the next one's going to be in my opinion, just the worst one.
Worst in terms of what we do to the princess?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I agree. We're pretty mean. But first, some chores.
Yeah, we're out of holy water.
Yeah, we need to go to the holy water store, because there is one. Over here. In the back of the town, locked behind a door. Like, how do you expect to do business if you need to go to a different town to purchase a key to get into this store? VIP.
I mean, given that they sell keys in the castle.
Yeah, but you need a key to buy them.
They gave you a key right at the very beginning. It's not my fault the king locked you in.
It's true. It's true, the key is one of the first items in the game they give you, but you must use it right away so it doesn't count.
Yeah, why did the king even lock his audience room anyway?
Well, for security, of course.
Oh, I suppose.
Though,
Yeah.
you know, that is one door where you open it and it stays open for the rest of the game, so...
Yeah, I just have so many questions about, what the king was thinking there.
The one door in the kingdom that stays open forever.
I mean, I guess there's enough armed guards that you don't need to worry about, like, the Dragon Lord's monsters, but, like, then why have the door locked?
I don't know. Anyway, so this dragon's going to be a little bit different. For this one, we don't actually need to worry about having a small amount of HP at the end of the fight. So we're just going to heal when we get to like 41-ish, somewhere in that area. Like, there's absolutely zero reason to take a risk in this fight. It's special, and you'll find out why. So again, this should take an average of 8 hits, but because we're not paying attention to having low HP at the end, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Just sit back, relax, heal when you need to. It's the meanest post-fight, but it's the coziest fight. Along with maybe the last one when you're like the biggest, strongest bear, and, you know, you also want to be alive through the end of that. Well, you always want to be alive through the end of each fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like...
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. More alive.
Imagine if you could use self-destruct.
Oh my gosh. I am a Pokemon. Alright, so again, we save the princess. And we're gonna take her home this time. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice and good. So anyway, we cast this spell. I didn't bring this one up, but that one just takes us to the outside of the cave. And then this one takes us home. You cannot cast that spell inside a cave. It'll just make you hit your head on the top and send you back in. Anyway, the princess is home. Yay! We're gonna go buy keys now. Everyone, look, it's the princess. Actually, don't look. I feel very suspicious walking through here carrying the princess for what we're about to do. But look, this person here, they sell keys. And gosh, are we gonna restock on keys. Anyway, we also need to put the princess back in her jail cell. So, oh, that's a good guard. He doesn't want me to. Good job. Excuse, sir? He's doing well. Anyway, there's this death floor here, and the princess is gone. And after all that, I just get taken back to the king, and the princess gets taken all the way back to that cave.
Which means that yet another dragon's here.
Of course. We're on to dragon number 5.
Love dragon number 5.
I still definitely have some holy water left over, so I'm just going to let that run out before I use another one, because we're saving. Because on the very last one, we actually only have one holy water to go through it. So, you know, we want to take the steps where we can. Again, this is
optimizing.
Exactly. I mean, if you're really optimizing, you know exactly where it's going to cut off. But, you know, that's fine. Actually, I still will use one here, just to make the exit strategy a little easier. Alright, so turn the lights on. This will be dragon number 5. We are very likely to attack first here, and still an average of 8 hits. So, but the fights are getting a little bit safer. It's quite nice.
Let's go safety. Baby love the safety.
I want to do only safety after this. I mean, to be fair, after this, like after the Golem Walk, the only other big RNG point is actually the first form of the Dragon Lord. So, you know, we're pretty cozy for now.
Yeah, we're actually in a really good spot. In terms of, like, safety and coziness.
Yeah. That's 4 attacks. Gonna heal up. Probably heal one more time, because HP.
Healing up is important.
Yes. I am hoping this is the last time I have to heal, but it's so close, but I'm a big brave bear. Oh. Oh, I was actually a little more ahead than I thought I was. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I was thinking the dragon would hit me one more time, but I guess just because I hit first, it was okay. Anyway, that was dragon number 5. We are going to be doing some more chores after this.
Yep. So y'all remember when we had to fight the vault boss?
It was scary. It was awful. I hated it.
Well, this game doesn't feature boss refights.
Oh.
As you've seen, you know, we've been refighting the dragon. We're gonna have to refight the vault boss as well.
Oh my gosh, I don't wanna. Why did I give the vault boss all of my precious items that can't be found anywhere else?
Plot reasons?
Holy water carrying reasons. My pockets are only so big, you know?
Yeah, that seems like a mistake. You'd think that, you know, as the hero of this world, they'd give you, like, I don't know, a backpack?
Yeah, but no. No backpack, just a couple pockets in this chainmail. Anyway, so luckily enough, we don't need to go back to that scary town that we went to before. There is a vault boss here, and they have teleporters. So we want second option, second option. Here we go. All right, so those are some herbs. Can I take them all out at once? I think I have to take them out individually. I'm not a fan of that. So I don't care anymore. All right, so this is our dragon scale. That's defense. That's good. We also want this thing. Well, there's a key in there because I was silly and put a key in there by accident before.
Hey, free key.
But it's not free. I paid for it earlier. You know what? Did I take both of those? No, something's wrong here. I think I have too much holy water, too many torches? Something? One of the plot items didn't make it into my inventory. That's the Stones of Sunlight. All right, there we go. I forgot to use my holy water, and that's fine. And I menued into there by accident, so we'll take the key out anyway. Anyway, now it's time to go. It's fine. We're good. We have We have all our things, right? We're wearing the dragon scale, yes, and we've got 2 plot items, which is all we need right now because that's all we need.
We're
right
doing
now.
great.
Exactly. All right. See, and that's why Vault Boss is tough. To be fair, the first time I do it, I'm usually a little rustier with exactly which options to choose because I don't speak Japanese. But, you know, by the time I get it to the second one, I remembered, oh, the first one was 1 and 2, so the second one is 2 and 2. Clearly how it works. Anyway, on to dragon number 6. No more chores after this point, just straight up dragon fighting.
Aw, yeah.
We will be questing some dragons, as the title goes.
We have time for a donation here.
We have so much time. Please.
We got a $15 anonymous donation saying, "Wonder, what does that mean?" And that went toward picking Wonder for the Phantasy Star 4 randomizer game mode. That's coming up in the next run. So Wonder is now in the lead for that game mode there. But it's only in the lead by a few bucks. So that bid war is closing at the end of this run. All of the Phantasy Star 4 stuff is closing at the end of this run so that it's so that we can get it ready for that run. So if you want to change that, you should get your donations in during this run.
Yep, we have, from what I hear tell, people working very, very hard to get the that seed ready to showcase.
Ah, I didn't expect it to die so soon. I wouldn't have healed. But yes, thank you for the donation. I guess we're going to go on a little bit of a longer walk than I thought I would, but that's okay. Well, forgive me.
You are forgiven.
Oh, thank you. Ah, wrong menu. Outside. Last dragon. Let's go.
It's the final dragon. Da 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 da. Ya da 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 da.
So actually, there will be more afterwards. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, you know, you say that like it's a bad thing. You always want more dragons.
True. They're juicy. They give good experience. Oh, you're really gonna come and attack me on my last HP? Rude. Anyway,
Like 3 steps later.
we
Like,
did
come
it.
on, guy.
We looped 6 dragons and we only need to loop 1 more. How much experience do we need to the next level? 1,000? Okay, so we actually do want to pick up the tiniest amount of experience here and there, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Pretty much, we want to hit the next level soonish. We still don't want to fight all these little bitty babies here, though. So, you know, one last holy water for fun.
Yep. Though I think you have the button that lets you turn your MP into holy waters. Because you are 15, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, that comes at the next level. I'm 14, aren't I?
Oh. Maybe I'm gonna get... Yeah, you're still 14.
Yes.
When you level up.
Yes, when I get those 1,000 experience points.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure the dragon is 950, so that's just why I might fight some little things along the way here just to chip away at it.
Not the smallest babies, but, you know. 12 here, 16 there, that'll get you there.
Alright, so one last one, and this time we, again, don't need to pay attention to how much HP we have at the end of this, because we actually just plan on walking out of here like a normal person. Well, we're still going to use our spell, but I mean, no more throwing the princess in the swamp, for now.
Sparko, I want to.
Later! We have chores to do after this.
Fine.
I haven't quite been counting how much experience we get, but I don't think we'll be hitting the dragon or hitting the level at this dragon, but we can just fight a few more things outside. It'll be fine. You know what? Everything is fine about this run. Nothing has gone wrong ever.
Correct.
I might be lying.
I believe you.
Oh, nice to get a crit there. That takes care of that dragon right away. Oh, and we did get the
And
level.
this-
Nice.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's what we want. So hello,
And this
princess,
one-
again.
You know, we do want to hold on to a little bit of health.
Definitely. In fact, I'll be healing up after this, just for safety. We love safety.
It's gonna make me love the safety.
Alright, so out. And yeah, if you'll notice that new spell we learned over there, that's our, essentially the same thing as the holy water. And we will be using that very well now. So over here, there's one more thing up here that we did not go to earlier, because there would have been no point to go here earlier, because we didn't have the silver harp, but now that we do, we are going to be exchanging this for the Staff of Rain, our second quest item to get the Rainbow Bridge.
Well, isn't that ironic?
Alright, so down here. Hello! I have this item to trade you. Once I tried to do this and I didn't have the quest item on me. It was embarrassing. But it's fine, we definitely have it in our inventory. See, he's letting us in, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
There's our staff, so we're gonna teleport home, or we're gonna cast the repel spell, you know, either one.
Yeah, he's not even being a jerk.
Amazing. And so we're just gonna heal up here, get our MP back. And after this, we'll be going on to fight the Devil Knight, who hopefully will get in one hit. Well, not in one hit, but in one attempt.
Mm-hmm. One shot. Because after that, we'll have infinite safety.
Exactly. So the Devil Knight is guarding the best armor in the game. It's quite good armor. I mean, the biggest thing is you heal 1 HP per half tile, so really you're overpowered. But there's a bunch of other good stuff too, like, you know, it makes the Dragon Lord's breath less powerful and certain spells. Also, of course, your defense goes up a lot. Bunch of good stuff.
Either way, it's gonna be way better than that chainmail we bought.
Oh, exactly. I can't wait to get rid of that. Yeah, you were good for a while, but we've outgrown you.
Yep.
So if you remember this walk, we've done it a few times. We were here for the mountain cave like a few times. We were here for the golem walk, what, 5 times? Hopefully this is the last time we'll need to make this walk. We're a little beefier now though. But essentially with the Devil Knight fight, you just walk in and you mash A. Like sometimes he can put you to sleep and send you back home, but for the most part, it's fine. You just want to go in with full health and hope for the best.
Yep. Another one of those moments where it's just like, let RNG take the wheel.
Pretty much, yeah. The enemies around here, they're not worth the most, but I feel like I'm not too likely to run from them anyway, so I may as well just fight them and get a little bits of experience, because after this, it actually is the grinding section.
Yeah, you thought the Dragon Loop was a grind? Oh, you haven't seen anything yet.
Oh. See, the Dragon Loop doesn't feel like that much of a grind anyway, just because, you know, you're being a little more active, whereas the next grind section actually is a proper grind section anyway. There's the Devil Knight. You can't see him? No, you can't. He's hiding on that tile in the middle there. I just want to make sure I'm fully healed because, again, just run in and mash A and hope for the best. Going pretty well so far.
He was just hiding in the swamp.
Yeah. And look, we did it. Easy peasy. And then on this tile over here, you know it's a good item because you get the animation for it. Like, look at that.
Right?
Yeah, so there's our amazing new armor. We're going to put that on. Good stuff. And look! Oh, I forgot to mention, the swamp tiles don't damage us anymore. So, that's pretty good. And also, if you remember that, like, the mega danger tiles that they had in the castle, they also don't damage you. And those do a lot more damage than swamp. I think it's like 15 per step.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Anyway, a lot of good things it does. Anyway, we're going to be going off to our final grind zone. Sometimes I try and get like 1 or 2 here for funsies, but they seem to be a little shy, so we're just going to get going. So we only have a couple things to do in this area. One is, of course, say hi to the metal slimes. Hello, where are you? Your friends? Remember when that guy was scary?
But yeah, the big thing about the armor is it allows you to break the resource economy of the game by just ignoring the fact that healing costs either money, either by spending it at the inn, buying herbs, or dying and losing half, or MP. And MP also costs money to restore. Now, you can just walk around and get your life back for free.
The only way you can heal MP for free is if you die and aren't holding any money. I just thought of that, but it's true.
I know that in, like, the NES version, there was, like, a guy in the castle who will give you MP back.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot about that. I lied to everybody. How embarrassing. I'm sorry, everybody, for lying to you. That was the rudest.
Is it really lying if you forget?
I wasn't intentionally lying.
Yes.
Anyway, so the last piece of the puzzle we need is to get the rainbow drop. But to get the rainbow drop, we need to take in the token, Staff of Rain, and Stones of Sunlight. And the token is just sitting here in the middle of the swamp. Somewhere.
Yeah.
I think I'm a half tile off in the other direction.
Yeah, so the if you are a half tile off, you will not find the token. It is actually on a half tile.
Mm-hmm.
When I was derusting this to do commentary for Slurpeethon, definitely got a little trolled by that the first time I got back here.
Yeah, the half tile is odd, but you know what, it's fine. So anyway, the intended way to get that is to actually save the princess? Huh? Who would do that? That's weird. But yeah, so you actually save the princess, take her home, and she gives you an item which gives you map coordinates with relation to where you are from the castle. And there's one other person in the game who gives you the coordinates of where the item is. So with those two things together, that's how you are supposed to find it.
Yeah, you use your Gwalen positioning system.
Exactly.
Or GPS.
But it's always in the same spot, so, you know, you never need to do that again once you've done it once.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, now is the actual proper grinding section. We're going to be doing this until level 17, and we are 15 right now. So pretty much we're going to be in this higher encounter zone on the hills, and if our HP gets a little bit too low, we're just going to be walking up in the green space, which has a smaller encounter rate. I do have MP to heal as well, but no, it's not. Just walk it off, you know?
Yeah.
We're a tough hero.
The toughest.
But this is pretty much as grindy as it gets. No wonder if you just want to fight the Dragon Lord level 17 in the world record version, you know, then you don't have to do it as long.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. We are going to be fighting the Dragon Lord at level 18, but just because there is a couple more things to do along the way, we will be getting level 18 on the way to the Dragon Lord.
Mm-hmm.
The only time it gets a little scary over here is, like, if I get below 50 HP, I definitely want to heal up, like, once. But really, it's those jerk birds that are the scary ones, because they can fully heal themselves. So if you're not paying attention and just, like, whacking the attack button, then, you know, it can get scary when they're healing themselves and you're not. Unacceptable. Right. And look, the dragon's back. It's a different dragon, though. This one's a little smaller. This one, it does not give you 950 experience.
Which, you know, a shame.
Yeah.
Imagine if it did.
Well, then we probably wouldn't do the dragon loop quite as much as we do.
Right?
But also, you know, the reason behind stopping doing the dragon loop is a combination of it just gets slower once you get to a certain level, and also, you know, there are the other items to get at this side of the world. So, it's a
but also doing the dragon loop does give you enough experience, like at level 15, I'm not sure how much lower you want to be out here trying to get the Erdrick's armor.
Exactly. Like, I definitely trust, the speed run, and the people who made the route, because it's very efficient. It's very good. It's even better when you don't spend the first little bit of the run doing silly things, but that's fine.
Yeah. Do we need the fun police in this run?
I hope so.
Or just wait?
Yeah, so in the randomizer community, the fun police are what's called the red dragons, because usually whenever you're having fun, they show up and ruin everything just because they have such high attack and defense. They're really difficult to fight. But in this version, they're actually quite nice. You want to fight them. You'll only find them in the bottom of the Dragon Lord's castle, but that is the preferred enemy when you get down there. But not for a little while. Still just grinding away. Just a little dragon warrior, carrying the princess around.
It's a training montage, you're carrying her around as you fight to... Sadly, it doesn't actually give you any benefits in games.
I feel like it makes my arm a lot stronger.
It feels like it should give you extra experience if you fight monsters while holding on to her.
Or maybe it gives me less. What if she gets experience from the fights too, but we have to split it?
Oh, yeah, well...
Oh, that's even worse.
Then why isn't she helping?
I don't know. She's the moral support. I'm waving the sword and she's all, oh, you can do it, brave eye! That's definitely also what a princess sounds like. Oh, but there's level 16, so only one more of these to go. Let's see. Yeah, after this, it's pretty much just going to be get the last quest item. We will be getting a nicer sword in the Dragon Lord's castle as well, but past that, just go fight the big guy.
Yeah.
Trying to think if I need to do some shopping. I will need to buy some more herbs. Probably a key. I forget if I have a torch, but that's for future me to worry about. Right now we're just chilling and fighting all the things.
Right
Peter
now,
Jassu, what's
we are
up?
just doing murder.
I mean, murder is normal in the Dragon Quest world.
Sure.
And I mean, for as much of a grind section as this is right now, the Nintendo version is a lot more grindy. Like, you're looking at about, a probably 5.5-ish, 6-hour run in general.
Yeah, because the NES version doesn't have, like, the bonus experience on the dragon down there, right?
And I don't know for sure, but I feel like some of the other ones are definitely, like, adjusted as well. Like, and there's just a lot of quality of life upgrades in this too, like little things, like the shoulder button, which of course, the NES doesn't have, but the shoulder button on this one here provides as like an all-purpose, like talk, door, search button. It's really handy.
And
Like,
also the
that's
stat seeds we've been picking up.
Yeah, those didn't exist in the Nintendo version as well either. So yeah, I feel like this was definitely like, they took a game that was good but grindy, and they just kind of ran with it and made it a little cozier. So I think it's really good.
I think you're really good.
How dare you call me good in front of all of these people on the internet? Now they think that I'm good too. Can't have that.
And you know what else I think is good?
What?
The wonderful charity we're raising money for. Hey, Rajasi, you got anything to say?
I will say that we just got a $25 donation from Legend HOA, so thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Yo!
Yeah, shoutouts to Legend, one of my 2DX crew buddies. Which, speaking of, is a game I'll be playing tomorrow in like 15 hours? 15 and a half hours? Somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't do a lot of speedruns these days. I just play a lot of music games. If by a lot of music games, I mean Beatmania 2DX. Which is like a Japanese rhythm game where you hit the beep boop buttons to the music. Pretty good.
I mean, I feel like all rhythm games are where you hit the beep boop buttons to the music, but I could be wrong about that. I don't play them very much.
Well, so some music games, they're like key sounded, and you hit the button and it reacts to that and plays the sound. There's other games like the steppy games, like the dance games, where, you do hit buttons to the music, but you're not making the sounds. Slight difference. I also play steppy games. We actually have quite a cozy arcade in my city here that's got a few good rhythm games and a lot of pinball as well. It's a pretty good place.
Yeah, Debbie's been showing me a lot of pinball stuff recently.
Nice. Now, if I had actually paid attention to about what time it was when I hit level 16, I could have a vague idea of where we are. But you know what? We're just here for the adventure. And we're gonna sit here and really, really hope that the Dragon Lord decides to be nice to us. And only makes us fight him once when we get down there.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you remember me saying Golem Walk is like one of the worst things to do in this game, if you guess the second one is the Dragon Lord's first form, you are right. It's kind of the opposite of the Nintendo version, whereas the first version was the soft squishy guy, and the second version was just kind of big and scary. In this one, the first version can put you to sleep and heal himself a ton. Whereas
That's
the second
super
version...
rude.
Yeah. The second version is still, difficult in its own way, but he's on a set scale, like a set 4 different moves. If by 4 different moves, I mean they rotate in a cycle of 1 through 4. So
Yeah,
it's very straightforward.
A thing where the moves rotate in a rotation.
If I knew what words were, I would use them, but I really don't. So,
That's fair.
words are difficult.
Look, I only know that word because I got roped into playing the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV now with free trial up to level 70.
Also, you're a math wizard.
Wow! Imagine if I was a math lizard.
Ooh, I don't know what that means, but I like it. All right, let's do a little change of scenery. Let's walk beside like the ocean, be like, "Hey, girl, isn't this romantic?" Really woo her here before we do the bad move. I'm sorry, princess. Like, look, this nice coastal walk along the hills. La 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 la. Oh, we went into a different zone, actually. Hey, look, it's a different enemy. This zone is not quite as efficient as the other one. But, it was one change of pace. You want to know a fun fact about that enemy?
Yes.
So, in the Nintendo version, its sprite is just like all black pixels, no color at all. Now, in the randomizer, you can encounter those in caves, where the background is also all black. So it says a Demon Knight is attacking, and you just see nothing on the screen because it's just all darkness. It's kind of scary, but it's also very funny.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I saw that, I think I lost it. It was beautiful.
Darkness.
Come on, level 17. Where are you hiding? Don't you wanna come out and say hi?
So how long after level 17 was level 16? Let's pretend that question made sense.
I want to say it's like 10 to 12 minutes on average.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong, but I feel like it's something like that. So it's gotta be soon, right? Like
It's gotta be.
every single battle, I'm like, is this the one? Is this the one? I have concerns. Part of me wants to ask where we are on time. And part of me really doesn't. Because I know what happened earlier in this game, and I know I'm gonna cry the second I hear my time.
So, I will give you one piece of information.
Okay.
We have not been going for 2 hours yet.
Oh, thank you. We're at like 1:59:45.
We are at 1:50:45.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's lower than a 9. It's
I
lower
have
than a 9.
pain. I have pain inside myself right now. I'm not surprised though.
Yeah, we just hit 154.
All right. Like, sorry everybody. I know I made some mistakes, but the golem did it worse.
Hashtag blame the golem.
Really. See, all I need to do is rewatch the run and time my silly section versus... Oh, thank you. There you are, level 17. Time my silly section versus 5 golem walks. Anyway, we're gonna get naked now. My favorite segue in a speed run.
Oh gosh. With the princess here and everything.
Yeah, it's kind of inappropriate, I'm sorry. But it's a proper strat, you know? So remember how our armor makes it so we heal every step and don't take damage in the swamp? We want to take damage in this swamp. We want to do that. So I guess we're going to put on the chainmail by accident because I forgot to throw it on the ground, but that's okay. I also will fight the next enemy that comes to me. It might take us out, but, you know, it'll take us out to dinner. Delicious. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not dinner.
Well, no, you want to know what the skeleton's gonna do? The skeleton's gonna take you a nice date to the castle
Yay!
kitchen. That's the word. I couldn't remember the word kitchen for a minute there.
That's okay. Kitchen is what makes food sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're gonna get dressed in front of the king because we're embarrassed. Much better.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to show the king that we have the fancy armor.
Yeah, like, look what we found. He hasn't seen us since we had it. So
Right?
anyway, Princess goes back to the dragon, and we are going to go on a nice little walk. You see that spell at the bottom we learned there? That's our big heal spell. That's why you kill the Dragon Lord at level 17 in the world record. I kind of wonder if they could potentially do it sooner if they learn the heal spell sooner, but we will never know.
Yeah, like, I wonder what... Okay, I wonder how fast you could probably beat this game if you just had every spell unlocked from the beginning. You still level up on the same schedule, you still get your experience and your MP on the same schedule, but you just have your full spell list from the word go.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're back going through this cave again, and of course, you remember this dragon gives us lots of experience. We are going to kill the dragon again for all this experience. And this is normally where I would say, oh, and this princess we could save. But actually, we're not going to be touching her right now. I will throw it out there. We do still have the donation incentive open. And if you reach it, I will run back there and get her. But for now, we're just going to leave her sitting there being like, oh no, me, I have to sit here with my canopy bed and my nice little table. I'll have you know in the Nintendo, back in my day, I say that as a person who only played Dragon Warrior for the first time like 10 years ago, but back in my day, she only had a 4-tile cell with nothing in it. So, you know, she's got it kind of lucky here.
Jasu, how close are the folks at home from seeing a princess saved?
That would be, just double checking here, but $200.
Ah,
Well,
I see.
there's the price of the princess. So, you know, I will turn this car around. I am willing to. But for now, bye, girl.
Yeah, for $200, there is a lot I would do in a speedrun for $200 for charity.
The Valks will forgive me. Hopefully. They will.
I'd forgive you.
Ah, and that's all that matters. You speak for all of them.
And Natara's in chat and saying, but thou must. So, you know, I think you're pre-forgiven.
They speak for all of us as well, too.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so yeah, we obviously went there for a nice big boost of experience just because we happened to be in the area. Now we will be just doing the last few chores and heading towards the final castle.
Yep.
We won't see too many enemies.
Go ahead.
Oh, we won't see too many enemies in this area just because we do have our fancy spell here, but a few little downwards. We might see a few in the section down here.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we have all the ingredients to make the world's gayest bridge.
It's fantastic.
Happy Pride in November, everyone.
Happy November, Pride. I mean, really, it's Pride Month every month.
It should be. Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta make room for the other sins.
It's true.
Like, let's be honestly, here in America, this is probably Trans Gluttony Month.
Fair.
Because, oh gosh, I am making plans for Turkey Day.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, there's our rainbow drop. It's a little more purple than rainbow, but you know, I'm sure if you hold it up to the light in the right way, then a rainbow shines through or something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're gonna go back to town, double check our inventory, and after that we will be storming the Dragon Lord's castle. So if you remember this little town, I am gonna put on the repel spell one more time.
Keytown, the town where they hid the key shop in the back.
So rude. Anyway, I'm just gonna double check what I have here. So I've got 3 herbs, 1 key, which should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's 100% fine.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely fine and not fine. Loading up on herbs though, and we need 1 torch.
Yeah, because unfortunately, we need to hold on to as much MP as we possibly can.
Yes. Oops. That should be it. I was wrong. We had 1 herb. We had 1 herb and 3 keys. It was the other way around. But you know what? It's fine, because I just kept buying herbs until I couldn't buy them anymore. I'm glad I made that mistake. But that's okay, so here we go.
Did you take the inn?
I did not. Yeah, we had the same thought at the same time. Thank you.
Look, there is only 1 brain cell allowed in this speed run.
Mom says it's my turn with the brain cell.
Well, I'm just keeping it safe for you so that you can have it for the Dragon Lord.
Thank you. Please protect the brain cell. I need to be able to count to 4 later on, and that's a really high number. That takes almost a whole hand.
Right?
I lied earlier about the repel. I didn't see enemies in that zone down there. It's over here that I was thinking of, but usually the repel runs out anyway, and we're just here.
Mm-hmm.
We fight little magicians and we're like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, right up here, this is where we're going to build our bridge. I need everybody to bring out all of their gayest emotes in the world to build this bridge with me. And there's our bridge. The bridge itself isn't very rainbow, but just believe. Like, use your imagination, okay? It's fine. Beautiful. Anyway, yeah, we will just be heading down to the Dragon Lord's castle here.
Gonna take some fights along the way because, as previously mentioned, we want to hit level 18.
I realized I'm not even looking at chat, but I just assume everyone is like doing a great job right now.
Oh yeah.
They are doing a great job. Thank you, chat.
Yay! You're all amazing.
Margie
Anyway.
says, "Yay, my favorite NES game, Super Meat Dragon."
Beautiful. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I also opened this marathon with Super Meat Boy, a very fun speed run, and you're made of meat.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll pretty much be hunting almost every encounter on the way down here. We're gonna see some Devil Knights and be like, no thank you, not until we get the sword, and that's fine. The Stone Man that I think we don't see for maybe another floor or two, maybe. I just don't like fighting them. I've never had good time with them, so I choose not to. See this one? No, not right now. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you, sir. I wish to leave, sir. Sir. Well.
To be fair, we were worried about the Dragon Lord, not his minions.
So, sometimes you can just be put to sleep, okay? It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to decide if I want to fight the dragon, like, one more time. Oops, wrong spell, but that's fine. Because it will give me a lot of experience, but on the other hand, I do have a lot of keys, right? I do have enough keys. Yeah, let's fight it one more time. I think, like, if I happen to die again, which I never will, because that's it. Did I use my torch? No, I never made it to the main floor, which means I didn't lose my torch. Good stuff.
Yep.
Anyway.
I don't think we burned any resources we worry about.
No,
care about.
just MP. But that's okay, because if we're fighting the dragon, we need to go to the inn anyway. And it's only a small detour. I think the small detour might be worth it for the 950 experience. We shall see. So that's worth about, like, 4-ish enemies in the dungeon. And honestly, most of the time, usually I am fishing for experience by the end of it, because as much as we were ahead of the curve experience-wise early on, like, that's all just kind of negated by the time you get to Dragon Loop. So, we were once ahead. We are now average. Imagine being average. But yeah, the reason why keys are important is because there actually is a door into the Dragon Lord's dungeon, which didn't exist in the original version, so surprise. Oh, we can't! Right, we didn't do the death warp with her. Well, sorry, girl. I'm just gonna unlock the door and then run away. I forgot about that. See, that's the thing. I'm used to carrying her with me, so I totally forgot that the dragon actually wouldn't be there, so my bad. Sorry, it wasn't worth the detour.
Yeah, we tried. You know,
we did everything we could.
You know, it's like in Super Metroid where you taunt the animals. You know, we walked on up, said, stuck our tongue out, and then left.
We taunted the princess. I've never done that before, but here we are. It's a beautiful new day of new discoveries and new beginnings.
Indeed. Chat, you got that one for free.
Thankfully, the game has used up 100% of its bad RNG, and from here on out, it's going to be super easy and nothing's going to go wrong, right, Leggy?
I can neither confirm nor deny it this time.
There is absolutely no confirmation for this, unfortunately, but I will do my darndest. So again, just popping in here to heal. Hello. Hi. I know I was just here. How embarrassing. You'll forgive me. And off we go. No encounters until the spell wears off, which should be around here-ish. There we go. There's our non-rainbow rainbow bridge. And all right, back around again we go. So good news, we'll get a few extra fights in anyway. Sure. Good vibes
Gotta
only.
make sure we hit level 18 right on time.
Exactly. And you want to know the definitely funny thing that's funny and humorous?
Always.
Like, if the run is just mean to me, sometimes I'll just be like, "Okay, bye, it's the end of the run." It's JRTA timing. The run's not over until you see the end at the end of the credits. But it's okay. We will be so ready to go to the next run. Like, right when it hits the end, we'll just be like, smash that scene transition button. We are going. Right? Fast
Right.
marathon.
Yeah. We are a speedrun marathon after all.
Exactly. Anyway, this time, nothing bad will happen and everything good will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you just gotta put the good vibes out there and then it'll listen to you.
And like some okay things, it won't be all good, but nothing bad.
Yeah, nothing bad. Like, look at this little guy. He's just doing his best and we're like, no. Get out. All right. New content. This is where we need our torch that we definitely have. Good. And that's where we need our key, which we 100% have. Have you ever gone down there and not have one or the other? Yeah, it's awful. I got very used to doing the Nintendo version of the Dragon Lord's Castle in the dark back when I played a lot of randomizer, but I mean, I could do it with a map, but I don't have a map handy. I'd be like DMing you, being like, hey, I need a map, please. It's for the run. Okay, again, no thank you. No thank you. We will be leaving now. I do not wish to have this interaction with you. Unsubscribe from the newsletter. Good. See, that's how I like that interaction to go. I'm gonna have to use an herb here. Pretty much here, we do not want to use MP if we don't have to, because we want to save that all for the final fight. But we also don't want to use too many herbs, because you want to have enough herbs to be able to exist as well. It's a balance. Just a little balance you need to, well, balance. A little staircase around here. Excuse me, you're in the way of the staircase. That's just kind of impolite.
Mm-hmm. All right. Another floor, another dollar, another dragon.
Kiss dragon. What a little friend.
Yeah. Gotta give smoochies.
Exactly. Wow, that's just like a shout out to my 2DX block tomorrow. Good call out. This floor is a little windy and I usually make a little mistake, but we'll try not to. So this is the stone man that I don't like to fight. It hits way too hard and it's not a friend. Like, you just want to walk away from your not friends. Do I go this way? I don't think so. I think I don't go this way, but what if I do? Oh, sir, please, no thank you. Oh, maybe I do go this way. This is going too far for it to be a mistake. Listen to how confident I am in myself.
Like, at a certain point, it's not a mistake anymore. It's just You just gotta committal to the middle.
Exactly. Another Kiss Dragon here for some delicious experience. I'll probably have to heal after this fight. When I get close to like the 50s, I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't push this too much anymore. And now we get the scary music. Or the epic music, however it goes. There's actually a decoy staircase on this floor. But it won't fool me. I'm too good for it.
I mean, you are good.
Well, you are as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so here we go. This floor is where there's a little bit of a split. So over this way is where we will go to our treasure chest to get the new sword. And then we'll be even stronger. Almost ready to fight the Dragon Lord. After that, all we need is experience and to go fight him.
Mm-hmm.
So up here, again, you know it's good. We get an animation.
Aw, yeah.
We'll put that on right away. That steel sword definitely carried us through the game. It did a very good job, but this one's just a little stronger. And now the fights will go even better. I should be confident enough to fight these ones, but I just don't want to. I don't like them. The end.
Yeah,
Personal
especially with your
preference.
fancy sword, you should probably be okay.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin my sword on the big stone guy. I want to put it in something squishy. Just a few more floors, and we do make it to the Dragon Lord as well. Excuse, sir, I'd really like to find somebody else that's not you, please.
I'd say rude, but have you seen that guy?
Very rude. I want like one more fight before the next floor. Kiss Dragon will do. I say that as if I have any idea where my experience is. Like, there is a count that's nice to follow, and I just haven't looked at it. I could look at it. The information is available. But I'm just going by feelings, you know?
Vibe-based speedrunning.
Well, of
It's
course.
my favorite way to play.
Should I just do it? Like, fight this guy? Because he really is... He's following me around the castle at this point.
Yeah, I think you gotta beat him up.
Yeah. Get him to leave me alone. Probably gonna use another herb here. Oh, I'm down to 4 already. Which means 3, because I'm using one as I say that. It's fine. This is our last dark floor. After this, the sky's gonna light up, and we are going to get our first glimpse at the Dragon Lord. Wow. But of course, you can't just walk right. You have to walk left and go a very long way. Anyway, here is the Red Dragon, the previously mentioned Fun Police. They are quite nice in this version of the game. They just give a lot of experience, and it's good. And there's our level. Good stuff.
Right on time.
Exactly. I mean, we could have cut it a little closer and done it right in front of the Dragon Lord, but you know, I also kind of like that a little bit more than like literally pacing in front of the Dragon Lord looking for something to fight, because I've been there too. That said that the wizard didn't see me, and that is beautiful. I can just run with no consequence. It's great.
I
Anyway,
love not getting consequences.
Exactly. We're gonna talk to the Dragon Lord. He's gonna offer me half the world, and we're gonna be like, no, because we're a hero. We don't want to do that. But
that
first,
must.
the Red Dragon. Nice, good run from that. Anyway, we're just gonna mash B, and it's okay. And then he's gonna get really mad. So pretty much here, we're gonna hit an average of about, I think it's 7 hits. I'm just gonna count. I'm gonna count and focus. Keeps healing.
Rude.
I think the next hit might get him, but I am now asleep. Please wake up, hero. I have to heal again. Are we gonna get him? No, that wasn't enough. No, my gosh, this is... My MP is getting very low, and he just healed again. This is very bad. I'm gonna have to be riskier with my heals, and hope.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a fan. Okay, we got him. So the Dragon Lord has a turn pattern that goes 1 to 4, and I'm just gonna be healing and attacking based on that 1 to 4. It's fun. I think I have to heal first, though. Should I be a risk? Do I have any herbs left? Okay. That's turn number 1. Turn number 2. Turn number 3. And 4. Turn number 1. He should have attacked me first. That's rude. Turn number 2. Turn number 3. And turn number 4. Counting. Turn number 1. Turn number 2. I don't like this. I'm already down to my last heal. That's turn number 3. And turn number 4. I don't know what to do past this point. Turn number 1? Is using an herb even worth it anymore? I don't think so. I think I just have to hope for the best and pray. Baby? Nope. Well, that sucks. The first Dragon Lord was just really bad. It started... He just healed way too much. And that's just kind of how that goes sometimes. So we just get to go do it all over again. Yay!
Unfortunately, we are a little bit beyond estimate, so I think for now the Dragon Warrior is going to have to take a break.
Oh, you mean I don't have to do this all over again? Oh no! That's awful! I'm very sad.
Yeah, we're already a few minutes past estimate, so...
I was gonna very furiously message somebody being like, hey, if y'all want to mercy kill this, that is fine by me. So hey, you know what? We had fun, we tried our best. The Dragon Lord was a big rude jerk, and it's okay. Because you know what? Spoilers. When you beat the Dragon Lord, then you win, and then everyone's happy, and the king's happy, except for the princess who's stuck in the thing, and that's all that matters, the end.
This was just RNG Theater, the show, the run.
It was awful, and that's okay. You know what? I appreciate all of you for hanging out during this run. I appreciate, definitely Leggy for hanging out with me on commentary and Rajasu for hosting. And yeah, this is fine, and it's okay. And I will be back again tomorrow with some Beatmania 2DX, which is a very different game, but a very fun game. And I think that's all I got. I'm just walking, but you know what? Sail the ship away.
All right, thank you so much. The next run-up is going to be Phantasy Star Randomizer, so hang around for that.